Oh my goodness, y'all, the time has finally come. We have made it outside of the United States for an RV show. We are here at Caravan Salon in Düsseldorf, Germany. And this is my first morning arriving here at this RV show. It is huge. I mean, there are multiple different buildings that are this size that have RVs inside of them, plus a bunch of other stuff as well. So for this first video, I'm going to show you just kind of the most exciting stuff here and show you what kind of a, German / European RV show looks like, what kind of products they have here, some of the most exciting stuff that catches my eye. And then make sure you're subscribed because I will be doing individual tours of a lot of different RVs out here, or I might even focus like brand specific on certain types of RVs to show you kind of what's going on here on the European side of the world with RVs. So video one, let's just take a look and see what fun stuff we can find here. Let's go. And we made it. We are here at the entrance. This is a big convention, so this is definitely a big show. I think it's one of the biggest RV shows in the world, and definitely one of the biggest in Germany or in all of Europe. So pretty exciting, and gonna go see what we got going on in here. And we're in. This is very nice in here. So many interesting things I'm so curious to get into. Already everything just has a sense of familiarity to it, but there's certainly a lot of things here that right off the bat look different as well. So really excited to take a look at all this stuff and get to filming. This is exciting. It's gonna be a fun day, fun week. And how about we start off nice and simple with so far being the only American brand that I have seen with the New Camp products. They have the Tab 400, Tab 320. Although I will say I don't see like New Camp advertising anywhere. So it seems like they are a little bit different, but it's the same tab and tag branding with some similarities. There's definitely differences in terms of, you can tell the parts that they get on RVs here in Europe are different than in America. No Lippert products on anything that I can see. So different frames here, different stabilizers, different wheels. But when we step inside, oh, even different entry door. This looks different than what we see in the States. But then you come inside and the layout in here is all familiar. A little bit different color palette too. I can't remember if they have this in the US, but nonetheless, this is a familiar looking product for us. So kind of interesting to see those here. But let's go find stuff that we haven't seen before. Over into this display. It looks like it says Weinsberg, but I want to make sure I'm reading that right. Definitely noticing some different materials here where this feels like this is metal. I'm excited to talk to some other people and kind of learn about their builds and stuff. Looks like we have molded fiberglass up through the front. Everything has a much more robust looking kind of tongue jack system than a lot of what we see in the States. And as we come around through here, have your very, common European styling that we see in some products in the US, especially in like the vans and whatnot. But we don't see a whole lot of travel trailers like this, or as they would call them, like caravans here, that have this sort of styling in the US. It's a bit different. Have your twin bed set up here. Nice space though, and they look nice. Lighting is very warm, and it feels comfy and cozy in here. But pretty simple, just seems like really high grade construction. I'm gonna have to figure out all their pricing too, because you can see, looks like they have some prices listed here, but I do not know what this is all communicating to me quite yet. So gonna have to learn and figure some of that out. But just so like such nice looking campers. These all look like what you would consider like the highest quality style campers in the US for sure. Just from the outside alone, kind of give off that look of, something that would sell in that like $50,000 price range for, something this size, even though it's a little bit smaller. So pretty interesting little first look through this brand. I like this layout here. That's a kind of little comfy, cozy entrance spot into the bathroom. Kind of cool how they have the angled off bed there. But this is just one brand. There's so many else, or so many more out here. So let's go keep looking around, see what else we can find. This is pretty neat right here. This is basically travel maps of the whole world, including like where it looks like you can roll on and off of ships with a motorhome or, RV or something of that sort. and different maps to, you know, kind of what they show for where to travel around the United States there. Kind of ignore the middle of the United States, but I understand that definitely knocks out a lot of the most scenic stuff in the US. Then you have like whole travel maps for all of Europe right here. Another one for, you know, different plans across North America, and then different areas through Africa and stuff like that. So pretty cool kind of seeing all the different paths that people travel with their RVs across the world. We have Tabert over here. Of course, I'm probably not going to get any of the enunciations on these correct on day one, but we'll see if I can work on that throughout our time. But look at like the details, really good quality. And then this again, just giving that really high end kind of van style build. Even like look at the pillow backed seating arrangement here. Like this is so nice. Wow. This is almost like a, you know, similar to what you feel or experience when you step into, you know, some of the most expensive vans and other motorhomes in the US. That stuff that, you know, it's like Airstream or what are some of those other really high end van brands in the US? I don't know why stuff isn't coming to mind for me right off the top of my head, but you know what I mean. It's just really good quality in terms of just how everything looks. You know, aesthetic wise, everything looks really clean and polished, looks really well done. It's just beautiful in terms of the overall, you know, build quality that is seen right when you walk in. And the outsides just look really impressive as well. Like, that looks like the back of a car. For a travel trailer, that is pretty dang neat. And they got a bunch of stuff over here. So many different models and floor plans and whatnot, but pretty impressed with this brand for sure. And coming back over here to Weinsberg, if I'm pronouncing that correct, seeing some of these European stylings on motorhomes come to the States, although I will say this is still really small for like a, what is considered like a Class A motorhome. I mean, these things are not tall at all. They are so short. You can see me relatively, you know, relative in the frame with the size of this motorhome. I mean, that thing looks like it's only like 8 or 9 feet tall. It's it's shorter than some lifted trucks in the United States for sure. So really interesting build, obviously really built to accommodate traveling in Europe with the size of the roads, size of bridges, stuff like that. That's why we see so many of these different sizes. And again, looks really good. Got the bunk up over the driver's cab area. The fabric in here is really nice. No leather here. It's all like a cloth fabric. Got your bed in the corner. I know a lot of people don't really prefer that, but not terrible. Really nice quality looking through the bathroom. Speaking of bathroom, I got something here with us. Coming from the US, we got Liquefied. This here is a black tank treatment for your RV that you can find on Amazon and Walmart, as well as in the United States. You can find this at Blue Compass RV dealerships across the nation as well in their parts departments. This is a black tank treatment you can get for your RV that will make sure that everything goes into your toilet. Breaks down and drains out properly, also keeps your RV smelling fresh. So you can find this at Walmart and Amazon, as well as Blue Compass stores across the country within the United States. Like I said, I just got here at this event, so I do have to go meet up with the people that helped get me here with Caravan Salon. I don't know if it's going to be anything that I'll film, but I think they're going to give me like a tour around all of the, you know, property, because like I said, it's absolutely massive here. It is huge. So many different buildings to, you know, walk in and out of. So we're going to go have this meeting this morning, and I don't know if I'll film any of it. If there is anything interesting to film, I'll certainly try to do that for you. But if not, then we'll kind of pick up after I'm done with that and go look at some more fun, exciting stuff. And as I walk over here, I do want to give you perspective. You can see I'm walking out of this building, and as I turn the camera around, that was building number 5. Then we have building number 4 right here. There's something like, I don't know, looking at the map, I want to say there's at least like 6 different buildings here. So lots of stuff to take a look at. Plus there's stuff all through the middle here. There's other, you know, information here and whatnot that's not just strictly like viewing RVs. There's more just like outdoor and travel stuff that's here as well. So gonna be pretty exciting to take a look around at everything. And of course, with these big motorhomes here, they have these areas in the back where you can load a vehicle up into those spaces, because they have little mini vehicles like the Mini Cooper here that will fit in that space. Something that I think a lot of people in the US have a desire for. I don't know of any U.S. motorhome manufacturers, though, that are building like this with this kind of capability to load a car up into the motorhome. That's something I've only seen at Europe. So pretty fascinating, though. Oh my goodness, y'all. I'm doing this little press tour, and already I just got to sneak off on my own because this is the kind of stuff that I'm here for. Like, this stuff is crazy. Those are some serious monsters of an RV right there. And I can't wait to look at more of these. Hopefully we get to do some full tours of these and see these inside and out and everything that they have to offer. Because, man, that is a truck right there. That's crazy. Stuff like this is sure to catch your eye as well walking around. And I'm already looking at all this stuff thinking, man, it's going to be really interesting trying to learn about these things, especially when so much of the literature and information online and videos and all that stuff is all in a different language. So it's going to be fun to try to figure this all out. But certainly eye-catching when you see these types of motorhomes. Just the styling alone is so fascinating. And really interesting, the style of truck chassis that they have here in Europe. Oh my gosh, and speaking my language, got the rack on the back for a motorcycle. This thing sits up like 6 feet off the ground. Absolutely huge. Yeah, that entry door is at least 6 feet off the ground there, just about. That is insane. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. I don't even think the camera is going to do it justice on how big this thing is. This is unbelievable. Yeah, this is a big event. We're basically going from building to building to building right now. And every building has probably at least like 100 RVs inside of them. So it's a lot of stuff out here. And it is really, really cool. Definitely different. Different than the States in terms of just quality, build styles. But it's exciting. It's cool. And as you can see, the gates have opened up here, and it is no secret that there's an event going on here. There are a lot of people here, just like at a United States RV show, and it's a lot of people walking in here even just on a weekday on the first day of a show. So definitely curious to see what the attendance is going to be like, because that's just a lot of people for a first day on a weekday. Again, more just eye-catching stuff. What a cool, unique little car there. And interesting stuff here too. This is, I don't know what they're demonstrating or showing there, but tons of fascinating stuff to look at over here. Just so excited to get into all this. So that's pretty much everything for this video. I just wanted to kind of give you a look around, show you what it looks like here. Like I said, it is a absolutely massive venue. So really excited to film more RVs here for you guys. This show is going on. It's called Caravan Salon. If you are in Germany watching this, it's going on until September 7th. So lots of days from now until then to come check out this show. And really excited to film as much as I can here for you guys and show you what this European market looks like in the RV world, because it's impressive and it is a lot of fun to take a look at. So I hope y'all are excited and look forward to showing you guys what's out here. So that's all I got for y'all. And until next time, live firmly unbound.